New at 5, the impact of sweeping cuts to the Department of Education and what it means for East Tennessee. This week, federal leaders cut half the staff for a department that dates back to 1980, helping research education trends, manage federal financial aid, and support special education programs.
10 News reporter Olivia Daig spoke to parents and advocates today. And Olivia, one of the main concerns, it's over the IDEA programs. Talk about that.
Right, Rob and John, that is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, which is embedded into the Department of Education. It ensures all children, regardless of their disabilities, get proper education through public schools. I spoke to one mom who says she's worried her son with Down syndrome might not get the same opportunities if this federal oversight goes away. The Trump administration laid off more than half of the Department of Education employees this week. And now Tennessee parents like this one are worried.
The big important thing there is that he feels very welcome in his school environment.
Shannon's son has Down syndrome, and another one of her kids has autism. They both have IEPs at school, or an individualized education program. It's one of the regulations laid out in the Department of Education.
Ensures that states and schools are meeting their obligations across the board for IDEA.
Jeff Strand with the Tennessee Disability Coalition has joined a group of advocates in Nashville Wednesday to talk about issues impacting people with disabilities. He says the recent layoffs muddy the waters for families who need these programs.
If nobody is enforcing, I can see these IEPs becoming more generic and less individualized. I can see them restricting or limiting access to expensive interventions.
President of the Tennessee Education Association and former teacher Tanya Coates says she's deeply concerned.
It could lead to inconsistencies in how students with disabilities are served, and some areas offering robust services to our students, where some will only get very minimal services.
This mom says if the federal oversight of special education goes away, it could be detrimental for children like hers.
As a state government, if we don't have to spend that money and we don't have to serve those students, why would we? Right? That's not necessarily the top priority for the state government.
So Olivia, the Department of Education oversees a lot of different programs, right? How do they fare?
Right. We're talking about FAFSA, student loans. It also means some civil rights issues and cases could be in limbo, but really we don't know how much this is going to impact things just yet. Just a lot of concerns and uncertainty.
President Trump has also said for a long time he's wanted to dismantle the Department of Education. To do it, he'll need help.
Right. He can't do it alone. It would take a vote in Congress to do that, but he can make the department smaller, but he can't outright eliminate it just himself.
Olivia Daig on the update. Thank you, Olivia.